local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Coming up on 547, and we are not the only ones who have been enjoying the view over the past several mornings. Look at this guy right here, getting breakfast and a view at the Hummingbird Feeder. Thanks to Edith out of Amherst County for this Friday picture of the day. Probably not as picturesque in parts of the area this morning. Got a lot of heavy rain along 221 from Galax to Hillsville, moving north into areas like Woodlawn, maybe even areas like Speedwell. But you notice that over the course of the past hour or so, these showers turning more scattered in the northern half of Montgomery County, probably staying to the west of areas like Glenver and Catawba. But future tracker showing that area of cloudiness. Watch what happens as we head into the afternoon. You see more of these high-level clouds filtering out the sunshine from time to time. But just like yesterday, the coverage of storms is going to be isolated, very hit or miss, mostly west of the Parkway, heading deeper into the afternoon and the evening. Now, heading into tomorrow, kind of the same situation. We're going to be in between weather systems, so nothing really triggering anything widespread. So tomorrow, don't really think you need to go canceling plans. Just keep an eye on the radar in case something random pops up near you. Today, Covington 80 degrees, Lynchburg 83, Pulaski and Blacksburg 77. Tomorrow, though, Danville 82, Rocky Mount 80 degrees, Galax and Hillsville at about 76. Heading into Sunday and Monday, that's when we might have to make some adjustments to our outdoor plans as the storm system is going to be closer to us. And you see the counterclockwise flow bringing in a little more moisture. So I do think we see more storms develop Sunday and Monday than what we see out there today and tomorrow. Not necessarily widespread, but at least more. And you can kind of tell that the bulk of the rain over the next 2 days or so is going to be along the coastal plains of the Carolinas. Here at home, a storm or two may drop a half an inch to an inch of rain for you. In the New River Valley, though, temperatures held at about below average, a few degrees below average. Your highs mostly between 73 and 77 from today through the weekend. But as we press forward Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, temperatures rise a little bit. Not going to be extreme heat, but we'll see highs reach 80 once again in the NRV next Wednesday and next Thursday. So to follow suit, the Roanoke Valley sees a warming trend of its own after the weekend. Here over the next 4 days or so, high temperatures upper 70s and lower 80s. A little added humidity, so the mornings may not be as pleasant as they've been the past few days. But then as we head to next week, it feels a little bit more like August. Again, not extreme heat, but high temperatures Tuesday through Thursday of next week in the low to mid 80s. In fact, looking at the large scale patterns, looks like the worst of the heat is behind us as we go through the next 1 to 2 weeks.